Hey guys, I'm Keith, and this is my Project 944. Alright, like I said, this is my 1986 Porsche 944. This is kind of a project car for me. I just bought it off my dad, and I'm planning on turning this thing into a track car. Today we're going to go over some of the ideas I've got, long-term and short-term, as to what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the long-term projects first. Alright, so as you can see here, this car is pretty well stock. It's got the stock 2.5 liter 4-cylinder with the 5-speed transaxle in it. And kind of long-term projects, main idea is I want to turn this thing into kind of a track car, a little track monster. That's going to include getting this motor out of here at some point and probably swapping in some sort of LS motor. So other than the LS, a couple of my other ideas are to change out the wheels and tires, switch the car to coilovers all the way around. It sort of is a coilover in the front, but it is a torsion bar suspension in the rear. For now, though, we're going to just kind of do some things, clean up the car, make it look a little nicer, get it running a little better, and get ready for a couple auto cross events, hopefully, to go through this summer. Alright, so now you know the long and short-term project goals for the most part. So let's go ahead and get started with what we're doing today. Today we're going to be removing the coolant and draining the oil from the engine. We're doing this because we're pulling the engine out to fix a few oil leaks, probably do timing, and a water pump in the car. Well, draining the coolant's going to take a while, so say we take a break and we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, just want to talk about a few things I got done on it real quick. I did a little more off camera. I got the radiator and fans out, the throttle cable, vacuum line, a lot of the coolant hoses, all the coolant hoses are gone off the engine. Move around to the other side. Over here, I've disconnected fuel lines, cruise control module, batteries out. And if you can see there, down below, the AC compressor and the power steering pump are both been disconnected and are hanging out of the way. So I really believe that pretty much all I have left is get the wiring harness disconnected, get the bolts from the bell housing off, motor mounts, and the exhaust. The exhaust, I can already tell, is going to be not very easy. I've soaked it with WD-40 a couple times a day for the last couple days, and they're still not wanting to come off. So I'm going to get a hold of an impact and see if that will come off. Get them come off. One interesting thing I did find is this right here. It looks like some sort of chip for the car. I did not know the car was already chipped at some point. So once it gets put back together, we're going to have to fiddle with that and kind of see what kind of difference it makes if I turn the little dial up or down. Basically right now we're in a kind of a holding period till my hoist gets in. It's going to be a few days before that happens. But really, I'm really starting to get there. We're really starting to get there. I'm getting excited. One more thing I did do is I pulled the front, one of the cam cover plates off. Just take a look at the timing belt and everything, and really it all looks in pretty good shape. I'm going to get a better look at it once I pull the actual engine out, but I may not change the timing belt because it looks like it's been done somewhat recently. Really, I mean, that's pretty much as far as I can get for now. It's going to be probably about a week until I can get back and hopefully get this thing out of the car next weekend. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.